I have a really interesting story because the one day I was a very active cheerleader, ballerina, and I received the polio vaccine for a wart. I reactivated, and within a month I was in a bed. Point being, I was not supposed to see 16, and I just have this flash of memory where my mum came to sit next to my bed. She said to me, "Mel, I don't know how to say this, but the doctors say you're not going to see 16. You sit at that moment and you're like, I'm 15. I'm gonna leave this earth. What did I do with my life?" And I just decided I want to make a difference. But then life is amazing and it happens in these different avenues, and I actually ended up becoming a motivational speaker. It does boil down to being a fighter. At the end of the day, if you don't think you're a fighter or you're just stubborn, channel that into being a fighter. It really comes handy in life in general, but if you want to be a motivational speaker, it's kind of a necessity. There are days that you're not going to feel like motivating people, and then you're going to have to fight. On the 1st of April 2019, this year, I had surgery number 32 on my right leg. So it's been a journey, and through this, you learn so many things. And that's why I always have something new that I feel I don't want people to learn this the hard way, or to reach an age where you are almost too not old, but you're in a place in your life where this lesson would have meant so much 10 years ago. A tip that's really important, I think people just generally assume when they look at motivational speakers, they just wake up and like, "Good morning!" I think one of the most important tips that I could give any human being on this earth is to feel what you feel. I always say to women, if we have, say for instance, if you just lost someone dear to you, or if you're just feeling down, or if you're depressed, guys, we live in an age and era where things are tough. It is okay not to cope. So what I do is I give myself permission to be completely and absolutely useless for a day. And to be like legit pathetic. Like to sit in the bed and to cry and to eat chocolates and to watch Titanic and a Walk to Remember, and no makeup, hair, not like just my life sucks. Why me? The why me thing. But what I do is I give myself a time so that I'm like, okay, at 12 o'clock at night tonight, we're gonna be asleep. And that's when you stop. I can feel sorry for myself. It's good. I need to feel this. But then I stop. This is the thing that people don't get. They don't stop. They don't realize there's a point where I'm not gonna go, okay, this is what I'm feeling, but I am choosing to move forward. I am feeling this, but I am choosing to move over that emotion and continuing on in this fight. As a motivational speaker, you need to know who you are not. I often hear people say, you need to know who you are. This is true, but the problem that I have with that statement is it changes. Like, I know who I am right now, but 10 years ago, I also knew, and it's not the same person. And I'm pretty sure 10 years from now, I'm gonna know who I am, but it's not gonna be, because we learn and we change, our priorities change. So we can't be that same person. The key to me is know who you are not. So I am not someone who's gonna sit and tolerate racism. I'm not someone who's gonna sit and tolerate sexism. I'm not someone you need to figure out. I'm not gonna sit and let my situation determine how I act. It is really good if you want to motivate people, but you need I have a proper story. Like, it's a legit long story. I don't want you to be in a wheelchair. You don't need something like that. But at least something where you have had a light bulb moment that you want to share. Motivational speaking is about being vulnerable and sharing what you have went through and learned. And you kind of need to be at a space where you were like, I really got hurt at some stage. This is what I learned. You need to have a story to share. And if you have a story to share, it's really the best and most gratifying thing if you share that pain and you get a message from someone going, that changed my life. And that's what makes pain, whether it be emotional or physical, all worth it in the sense of a motivational speaker.